Hebrew?
Yeah.
I thought Hebrew came from the word, the name.
No, that's Shem.
Shem.
Yeah.
Shem.
Shem. It would be Shem.
Like the word Shem means name.
Name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're talking about like this, like the sun, actual sun Shem.
No, not Shem. It's like Hebrew or
Igbo?
Not Igbo. That's like a Nigerian.
Yeah. But that also means Hebrew too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
you get the Igbo tribe, and they're actually it means Hebrew, and that's why you got Fort Judah there. That's how you know those guys are Israelites. Right? And you got Fort Benjamin there. But my point was the fact that we're speaking in the pure language, which is from the past. That's right.
Arbaria.
Abaria. Yeah, the word Hebrew comes from the Hebrew word, or Lashma Kadash word, Abaria. Which means,
Yeah.
Eber.
Yeah, because even when you go back,
Hebrew.
yeah, because even when you go back and check the islands our ancestors, our forefathers, they went to, like over in what's it called, Hibernia. So you go back to the Hebrew, Scotland, Ireland, somewhere over there, ancient map it says Hibernia. No, that's
Iberia Peninsula.
Kingdom of
yeah,
Iberia.
Hibernia Peninsula.
Iberia
The water,
Peninsula.
that's what it is.
The Hebrews.
The water for that.
We settled there.
You have the definitions?
Yeah, this is just the pronunciation and stuff. So this is the word Ibaria, and it means Hebrew, which equals one from beyond, a designation of the patriarchs and the Israelites.
That's right. Patriarchs, our forefathers.
That's right. Can you get John 19 and 18? Because this is also going to explain to you, because back then, during the time of Yahushua, you had multiple language, like you have three main languages being spoken, which is the Latin, the Greek, and the Hebrew, right? Aramaic.
Well, that Aramaic is just another form of Hebrew.
Yeah.
It's just another Wadi Dam, which was Ishmael speaking. Because there was five different Hebrew tribes, right? So going back to Ishmael, us, Esau, so-called white man, Moab, and Ammon, and Elam.
Because the white men spoke Hebrew too. The Hebrew Edomites. Because remember, Isaac was both their father, Jacob and Esau.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, those are the Shemitic people.
This is John 19 and 18. It says, when they crucified him and two other with him on either side, side one, and Yahushua in the midst. And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross, and the writing was, Yahushua of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. This title then read many of the Jews, for the place where Yahushua was crucified was nigh to the city. And it was written in Hebrew and Greek and Latin.
So those are the three main languages then. And the Jews would also read it in Hebrew. That's what they speak. Right? Now you would have Israelites who only spoke Latin and spoke Greek, but that's because according to the curses, we were sent abroad, and so they actually they learned the languages of the nations they were living in, right? Like for instance, like yes, we're Hebrew Israelites, but I know Nigerian, but that's just because I lived there. I've lived there. You see what I'm saying? So you had Israelites that were of different nations, or citizens, I should say, of different nations, and only spoke certain languages. That's why he written in those languages. But they're still Israelites, right?
Just a quick fact, because I was looking up, a lot of these movies that are created, like Star Wars, that go into like science fiction. So like, you know how they portray aliens and they speak a different language? A lot of the people who make up those languages in the movies, they have to know Latin. So that's why Latin is a key language when it comes to reading the scriptures and doing other things, because you use Latin to create other languages. Yeah, it is. So like, that's just a little fact out there. A lot of people don't know that. So going back and filtering and knowing certain languages and reading the scriptures, you have to check out the words. You have to go into Greek, Hebrew, and Latin. Yeah, it's a must.
We speak Latin today.
Did the brothers mention? Did the brothers mention about the superscription that was written over Yahushua's when they erected and put him up?
Yeah, we just read it.
Oh yeah, it's right.
Okay, what's this called? What do you call this?
Bicep.
All right, so it's Latin right there. That's not even, there's bicep, tricep, all that's Latin word, man.
And botany,
It's all Latin word.
biological, botany. Whole,
Like when you sick, you go to the doctor, they say, hey, my belly is hurting me. So, oh, yeah, I like this, something. It's Latin again.
Yeah, even the drugs.
Yeah.
They describe you can't even read it. You're like, what the hell is this? You know? Perkinsons and all this.
All the most of the monument you see, like, this construct is built mimicking ancient monuments, man.
Yeah, basically to cover up things. These
Petra.
things are being
Going back to
exposed now.
Petra.
Yeah, you understand?
I understand what you're saying.
So that's all to cover up. We're
Amanda Eden.
uncovering it.
Rock.
Yeah. Storm on there.
No. So does that make sense? On how we,
Understand what you're saying.
yeah, how we came up with that name? Yeah.
I got a quick preset.
We don't.
We have videos of this.
Like YouTube channels, we have different. Yeah.
Yeah, you can type in on your phone on GMS Toronto.
2, right?
Yeah, and
Toronto
you see
2.
Toronto.
Toronto 2 for us.
No, wait.
Yeah, no, we won't put you on there. Yeah, you don't have to. No, absolutely.
You're already on there. Might have to. When you were. What?
Oh, yeah,
Did you
because
say?
he's speaking. Yeah.
Yeah, he was speaking.
Something, so.
But you're,
Yeah, he was
I
on there.
talking
You were
to
speaking. He was talking to you.
No, it's right here.
No, when I
No,
came
no,
up to you and I was talking to you, I
Okay,
think
okay.
that's why. Cause we make this video for edification, so other
Oh, I
brothers
see.
who are from
I know
different
what
cities.
you're doing.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that's it.
Speak on that Jada Pinkett Smith real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hot topic.
It's hot right now.
That's a hot topic.
Let me read the scripture first.
Hot off the press.
Edification. It says here.
shall compass a man.
God.
A woman shall compass a man.
And you just goes 25. What that? Wickedness.
Yeah, so this is Ephesians 3 and 15. I got 3 and 15. Actually, let's start at the 14th verse real quick. It says, for this cause, right, I bow my knees unto the Father, which is Yahweh, right, of a Mashiach Yahushai, right, our Savior, right. So the Father, He exists, and Yahushai, right, where it says the Lord Jesus Christ there, right, He saves, Yahushai, right, of whom the whole family in heaven and earth is named after. All right? So all his children, Yahweh's children, is named after him. Okay? We're all named after him. So we have his name. Right? So that's playing with the name. Right? You can't run around it. Even all these guys who are cutting and saying Yoplait yogurt, they have Hebrew names.
I don't know if you know about Nate.
But anyway, that's
IUIC.
IUIC, it's different Israelite camp. So originally we were doing this.
We're all purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we originally were doing this. We were on this topic before you came out, based upon the name. And Nate, we went through scriptures that Nate went through. Nate's, I think their head guy there.
Bishop.
Bishop Nate, he calls himself. Now we were correcting what he was saying, because he was saying that you don't have to know the Hebrew to call upon the proper name of the Most High. And he's using scriptures to back that up, but he's deceiving people because Nate has to make money, like other churches, which are businesses nowadays. See, the knowledge that we just gave you, he didn't pay for it. He just simply came here and listened for it. So Nate is doing that. You got a lot of men, a lot of Israelite groups that don't have the full truth, because we at GMS, beginning with our apostles and elders, we believe we have the 100% truth, and we can back it up according to the scriptures. And the name's the most important thing. That's you crawling or walking before you can run. You have to know who you're serving before you get any kinds of understanding and blessings.
Bring up Proverbs 18 and 10.
Yeah, real quick, it goes on to say, if you believe the name, okay, it says here in the 16th verse that he would grant you according to the riches of his glory. to be strengthened with might by his spirit in the inner man. Right? So that's the ultimate prize is spiritual powers. Right? But also the riches of this place. Because it says if you're willing and obedient, you will eat the good of the land. Even though it's talking about the kingdom, it's also talking about here. But how are you going to bring, how's the Lord going to bring that? How is he going to bring that to you and to these men? How? Have you ever thought about it? How is he going to bring that?